Hello, gentle viewer. Namons here. I don't know if you know, but Walt Disney has announced today that they're refocusing all their efforts on streaming, which is Disney Plus. This was done in the form of a press statement or a press release, and it was a tweet that came out at just before 5 p.m. today. I know this is a wall of text and it's a wall of white, but we're gonna get through it, guys. We're gonna do it. So here's the headline: Walt Disney announces reorganization to focus on streaming. Disney is going all in on streaming media. On Monday, the company announced a massive reorganization of its media and entertainment businesses that will focus on developing productions that will debut on its streaming and broadcast services. And Disney's media businesses, ads and distribution, and Disney Plus will not operate under the same business unit, the company said. Its major reorganization comes just days after activist investor Dan Loeb, a major investor in the company through its Third Point Capital hedge fund, called on Disney to cancel its dividend and redirect more investments towards streaming. Well, Wall Street has already given its seal approval on Disney's new move, sending the share up nearly 6% in after-hours trading. So yeah, this is them basically. I don't know if they have an indication from what happened with Milan. I have a feeling that they've at least tricked the investors because of that push by Dan Loeb. So this is them basically reacting to that, I believe, since he's probably a major investor in the company. So let's sort of go over the actual breakdown of the announcement here. Disney's announcement follows a significant reorganization of its release schedule to address new realities, including the collapsing theatrical release business, production issues, and the runaway success of its streaming service. I don't know if I would say runaway success. It's running away with all of their money, but it's only avenue they have for recovery of capital at this point. And as long as they present it as something that's doing good, people will continue to invest in them. Anyways, planned theatrical releases would-be tentpole films like Black Widow have been rescheduled, while other films, including Milan and the upcoming Pixar film Soul, are seeing their first runs on Disney's streaming service, Disney Plus. And here's Bob Chapek's part of his written statement, part of the internal memo he released apparently. This organization will accelerate our growth in a dynamic direct-to-consumer space, which is key to the future of our company. The new organizational structure, with content creation distinct from distribution, will enable us to be more effective and nimble in creating what consumers want most and delivering it in the way they prefer to consume it. And it says it's written by Bob Chapek, Disney's chief executive, in an internal memo announcing the reorganization seen by TechCrunch. Under this new structure, our company's world-class creative engines will be able to focus wholly on developing and producing great original content. So yeah, they're basically paring everything down, and they don't want to see anything further lost by not being able to be more flexible with this type of production. You know, because they're pouring all this money into these big theatrical releases and they're not getting put in theaters anymore, so they have to kind of adjust. So, but that's what everyone's doing. And this is just them reacting, just like Warner Brothers is reacting was reacting last month to the same thing. All right, let's read some more here. Production of new material for Disney's many provinces of intellectual property will fall under three groups: studios, general entertainment, and sports. Leadership of these groups won't change, with Alan F. Horn and Alan Berman, Peter Rice and James Patero maintaining their respective positions within the organization, the company said. Overseeing operations for this single large new operational structure will be Kareem Daniel, who previously helmed the company's consumer products, games, and publishing operations. Oh, that's a bit of a shift. All of the men will report to Bob Chapek, the company's chief executive officer. In title only. Let's read some more here to get into more details. Ooh. Given the incredible success of Disney Plus and our plans to accelerate our direct-to-consumer business, we are strategically positioning our company to be more effectively support our growth strategy and increase shareholder value, Chapek said in a statement. Managing content creation distinct from distribution will allow us to be more effective and nimble in making content consumers want most, driven the way they prefer to consume it. Our creative teams will concentrate on what they do best, making world-class franchise-based content, while our newly centralized global distribution team will focus on delivering and monetizing that content in the most optimal way across all platforms, including Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN Plus, and the coming Star international streaming service. Studios will run all of the company's development activities for live-action and anime productions coming from Walt Disney Animation Studios, Pixar Animation Studios, Marvel Studios, Lucasfilm, 20th Century Studios, and Searchlight Pictures. That's a lot of stuff, man. General Entertainment will serve the same function of the company's 20th Television and ABC Signature and Touchstone Television's productions, along with its news divisions, Disney Channels, Freeform, FX, and National Geographic. Sports will focus on ESPN and sports productions, including live events and original and non-scripted sports-related material for cable channels, ESPN Plus, and ABC, the company said. So yeah, this is the split they talked about between studios, general entertainment, and sports. It looks like a lot of stuff's falling under studios, which makes sense. They have not only all the different movie studios, but also the animation studios they're bringing them all in under one umbrella now, it looks like. Anyways, continuing on with the remainder of this article here. Overseeing the monetization, distribution, operations, sales, advertising, and data and technology infrastructure for all these groups will be Daniel. That'll be Daniel, Mr. Daniel. And that's, where's the name? Kareem Daniel, yes. So Kareem's going to be looking after that. What even talks here? Kareem is an exceptionally talented, innovative, and forward-looking leader with a strong track record for developing and implementing successful global content distribution and commercialization strategies, said Chapek. As we now look to rapidly grow our direct-to-consumer business, a key focus will be delivering and monetizing our great content in the most optimal way possible. He keeps saying that, and I can think of no one better suited to lead this effort than Kareem. His wealth of experience will enable him to effectively bring together the company's distribution, advertising, marketing, and sales functions, thereby creating a distribution powerhouse that will serve all of Disney's media and entertainment businesses. So yeah, basically taking what he's been doing with the gaming and everything, publishing arms, and basically bringing it all under one umbrella with the studios instead, and handling all that, the streaming service, the advertising, everything. So anyways, the new structure is effective immediately, the company said, and expects to transition to financial reporting under the structure for the first quarter of fiscal 2021. And also, it brings up this thing. The company plans to hold an investor day on December 10th to unveil more of its direct-to-consumer strategies. Now, this particular part that I read up on was basically talked about, was supposed to happen back in September, but it got forgotten about. I believe it was September. I can't do it right now. I don't have it handy. But I did see an article from someone, I think it was Pirates and Princesses, talking about this in more detail, about how the so-and-so thing went missing and then came back into availability and re-announced for December 10th. So, sneaky, pushing things off so they have more time to organize. Whatever. It is what it is. Disney is trying to adapt like everyone else, like Warner Brothers did. Like, everyone else right now, they're basically trying to not only pare down costs for making this product, but sort of isolating it out too, so like you can in any moment put it out into theaters if there's theaters available, or just basically keep it with themselves on the streaming service and try to promote streaming that way. That seems to be the focus, like they've been talking about in that release. So that's everything for that. I don't know what you guys think about that. Let me know in the comments below if you think this is a good or bad thing for Disney. Do you think that this Disney Plus is actually something that's going to be working for them in the coming months, or are they just basically grasping onto something that they can personally control and sort of manipulate with the press, with the public, and sort of present a front that's maybe not accurate, but is able to, like I said, bring in more capital for the company? Let me know in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like. If you do enjoy this type of content, please subscribe to the channel, share it out with all your friends, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.